What's going on, guys? So today I'm out here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine in Corpus Christi, Texas. Got a lot of RVs in right now, and they're actually short on a lot of stock as well because people have just been scooping up RVs like you wouldn't imagine. They have these two Alliances here. Very, very nice units. I always get requests from folks that ask me if I only film fifth wheels, and that's kind of strange to me because if you watch my channel, it's probably a pretty even shake between fifth wheels and travel trailers. I might start introducing some more motorized vehicles in as well because I know a lot of people like those. But for this specific video, we're going to locate a really solid compact travel trailer that I think a lot of people are interested in. So hang tight, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so if you are in the market for something that's relatively light, something that's relatively short, but gives you a tremendous amount of sleeping space, this J-Flight from Jayco, this is the SLX, this is a pretty cool model to look at. Let's start off by taking a look at the numbers on this unit. So this unit has a gross vehicle weight rating of 5,600 pounds, easily half-ton towable, rides on twin 3,500-pound axles, has 14-inch D-rated tires, and it has what I would consider to be a very practical 956-pound cargo capacity. This RV has dual propane cylinders. It also has a power front tongue jack. Coming around, front storage compartment is very nice in this unit. One of the reasons why is because of how it curves to go underneath the bed area. So typically that area would be closed off, but in the case of this unit, you can see it allows you to utilize all the space there. And you still get the flip-up bed inside of the unit, which we'll show you once we get inside of this unit. Does not have frameless windows, but that's not too uncommon on a stick and tin unit. Stick and tin unit simply means it is a wood-framed unit with aluminum siding. Coming around, you'll notice that there are no slides on this unit either. Taking a look at the suspension, has no upgraded equalizer, even though that's a relatively inexpensive thing to do. However, you do have Goodyear Endurance tires, a US manufactured tire that comes standard on Jayco products. You have your sewer connections back here. You have your city water connection here, an outside shower, and a tank flush valve. So this is really nice because once you hook your hose to this, turn it on, it has a sprayer inside of the black tank, which helps get any of that nasty junk out. Cable satellite TV hookup back here. This does have scissor jacks all the way around, so you simply put your impact driver to the end of these, drop them down, and it stabilizes the rig. You have your LED lighting back here, which is really nice, and you have LED lighting up top, as well as it is wired for a Furrion wireless backup camera. Your spares back here. You also have your water heater right there, and then your 30-amp connection right there. This only has a single air conditioning unit. It really doesn't need more than one, simply because it's a relatively short travel trailer. This does have a very nice outside kitchen though. It has a compact refrigerator, a cooktop, as well as an outside sink. And I always appreciate an outside sink whenever you see an outside kitchen on a travel trailer or fifth wheel. This unit does have a single awning. The awning is about 10 feet long and it covers a good swath of this side. I do wish they would have extended it a little bit further back right here just to cover up the outside kitchen portion as well. But it is a good size awning. This is going to be the back of your refrigerator. It's going to be your outside vent, so whenever you're cooking and you're using the cooktop inside, you want to make sure you have that open, otherwise you're not going to be able to actually ventilate anything to the outside. And then your furnace is right there. It does have the Moride step above flip out steps. And Jayco is known for keying all of your hatches, doors, and everything alike, so you don't have to have different keys for everything. Let's take a look inside of this J-Flight 224BH. Okay, so kitchen's right here. This is kind of your combination dining room, living room area. And then you have a queen size bed here at the front. So the queen size bed underneath is that storage I was showing you at the beginning. Basically, you flip this up and you have all this storage here. But it also accesses your pass-through storage from the outside as well, which is nice. It helps when loading, so you don't have to constantly come in, lift up the bed, throw everything underneath. You can simply open up the side hatches, load it, and then have access to it from the inside. And it's on nice strut arms there as well. You have a good sized wardrobe too at the side of the bed. So lots of room, and they've put shelves inside of them. You have a clothes hanger on this side, but on the other side you have shelves. You actually have some pretty nice window valances as well. Nice trim work. Coming around, you have some cabinets here. You have some lower drawers down here. And as you can see, the dinette turns into a bed. So this can generally sleep, children. I wouldn't try to put any tall adults in here, otherwise they're not going to be very comfortable, and they'll probably be sleeping at an angle. In terms of the sleeping accommodations, you have 2 here, you're going to have 2 here, and then you could have probably, you could have quite a few kids back here if you really wanted to bring a bunch of kids, but just keep an eye on your cargo capacity, of course. These are relatively long. You could sleep a relatively tall person on these bunks. They look to be about 6 foot long each. Now, you have 2 of them, and they're a pretty good width. So if you bring a bunch of small kids with you, you could actually probably sleep 4 children on these bunks. Coming over, taking a look at the Norcool gas electric refrigerator. This is a good refrigerator, and it tends to work well, especially because there's no slide on this unit, and the ventilation for the top portion of it for the heat to escape is on top of this RV. So it actually works rather efficiently whenever you can get that hot air out, and it gives you the ability for the absorption refrigerator to work most efficiently. Next to it, you have your microwave. Beneath it, you have your 3-burner cooktop with oven. You have some cabinets up here. You have a single air conditioning unit up top. And then you have your pantry right here. Good sized pantry space. Along with a lower cabinet that you can also use for pantry space, which is nice. Let's take a look inside of the bathroom. So this has a very respectable size bathroom. Actually, it's much larger than you might anticipate, especially considering this unit doesn't have any slides. Plenty of room in front of the toilet. It's going to be a plastic standard toilet. But it has a huge shower. I mean, this shower is enormous. This is definitely not what you would expect from your typical travel trailer. Even a large travel trailer generally doesn't have a shower this big. You might see a cornered shower unit, but this shower is enormous. It's probably at least, I'm going to say, 3.5 feet wide, about 3 feet deep. There's actually more room in this shower than you might see in a lot of fifth wheels. And then over here, you can see your vanity area and your mirror. Very, very nice bathroom, and that is a huge perk of this unit. The fact that you have so much sleeping accommodations, right? You have a queen-size bed, so you can do 2 here. You can arguably do 1 right here, but you might not want anybody to sleep in this area, right? So let's just say 1, and then you could arguably do 2 more. And then you could arguably do 2 more up there and 2 more down there, but let's just say 1 and 1. So in reality, you can comfortably sleep 4 people in this unit. You can add a 5th if you want to use your dinette area as your sleeping space. But overall, it's a very, very nice space. And there's no slides, yet it doesn't feel cramped to me. It doesn't feel like you're in a super small travel trailer. It actually feels relatively wide open. There's your entertainment system. And one thing I like about this unit is the fact that it has this nice curtain that can be closed to give you privacy in the front area. So as you're going to sleep, if you have kids in the back or somebody wants to go to sleep a little bit early, they're going to have a level of privacy right there. Now, the other thing people are going to want to know is where you mount your TV in this unit. And that's a very good question. So your cable connection and TV connections are actually right here. So this is where you would mount your TV, which means that if you're in the master bedroom, you really aren't going to be able to watch TV out here for whoever's staying awake, unless you put like a really long articulating arm here that allows the TV to be placed right here. I don't think that's that big of a deal, because I think most of the time whenever you watch TV, everyone's going to pretty much be awake. And then back here, each one of these bunks has a light if you have children that are going to be working, plus a USB charging port up here, and then a standard 110 outlet down here. But both of them get their own window. The top window is just slightly smaller. Overall, though, this is a really nice little compact travel trailer. Easily something you could take the family out in and have a good time. Very lightweight, weighs under 6,000 pounds. This is something you could easily tow with a half-ton truck that's properly equipped with the right tow package, and it's going to give you a lot of flexibility. Anyways, guys, I sure hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.